Good evening and thanks so much for tuning into the Property Show. Over the next 60 minutes, news and developments from across the country and best data-led expert advice on your property questions. Let's tell you what's coming up. Best options for upper-end homes in Mumbai and Bengaluru. That's up first. We also have for you smart property investments in Noida, that's Delhi region, and Hyderabad. Best budget buys in the city of Joy, Kolkata, all under 35 lakh rupees, also on the show today. And Chennai, all set for a facelift soon. The big expansion plans for the city and how will it benefit from this expansion? A special report of the day. Let's begin with a quick look at what's making news in real estate and infrastructure around the country.
The Urban Development Ministry is expected to submit its report before the Delhi High Court this week on the much-awaited amnesty scheme for residents of unauthorized colonies. This will be the final test for the Delhi government's ambitious plan to regularize over 900 unauthorized colonies. It could mean relief for close to 40 lakh people. The amnesty scheme comes just a year before Delhi goes to polls. Converting leasehold land to freehold property in Delhi will soon be done at the click of a button. The Delhi Development Authority is developing a system for online conversion of leasehold to freehold, where the applicant can track the status of his request and fulfill all formalities through emails. Under the new system, the conversion process will just take 45 days and will benefit those who live in group housing societies or DDA flats. HDFC has launched a new home loan product called True Fixed Interest Rate Home Loans, where the interest rates will be fixed for a period of 10 years. Home loan rates under this scheme will be 125 basis points lower than HDFC's existing fixed rate loans. Home loans of up to 10 lakh rupees are available at a fixed interest rate of 10.75%, and loans between 10 to 75 lakhs will get an 11% rate. Borrowers can choose a fixed tenure ranging from 3 to 10 years. If the borrower wants the loan for a tenure beyond 10 years, the loan will switch to a floating rate after the 10th year. Real estate lobby Naridgo and other realty groups are planning to become a party in the ongoing case relating to Haryana's groundwater ban in the Punjab and Haryana High Court. Developers have lashed out at the Haryana government for failing to provide basic infrastructure despite charging crores of rupees in external development charges. They say that government has made them the scapegoat. Developers warn that the blanket ban on groundwater in Gurgaon will delay their projects. The Town and Country Planning Department of Haryana has issued show-cause notices to 52 developers for extracting groundwater for 81 projects in Gurgaon. Real estate industry body CREDAI has announced plans to set up an institute for research and professional studies in subjects related to real estate, along with scholarship for needy students. The CREDAI Institute will be functional from June 2014 and will have tie-ups and affiliations with top international institutes that have expertise in real estate. The scholarships will provide financial assistance to students who want to pursue civil engineering or management degrees related to the real estate sector. According to reports, the scheme to allow the real estate sector to access external commercial borrowings for low-cost housing will be notified by the Reserve Bank of India in a few days. Reports state that the Finance Ministry and the Ministry of Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation have also held a meeting to push for a faster notification and implementation of the ECB scheme. In a big relief to cash-strapped highway developers, the National Highways Authority of India is likely to spend 9,000 crores for the construction of 2.5-lane highways. The cabinet is expected to give a go-ahead to a proposal to start construction of at least 3,000-kilometer highways with complete government investment. Payments to highway developers would be linked to the progress of work, and they would not need to wait for 15 to 20 years to recover their investment and make profit. GVK Power and Infrastructure has scrapped its multi-product SEZ project in Tamil Nadu and decided to defer work on a greenfield seaport project in Gujarat as well. GVK Group Vice Chairman Sanjay Reddy says an SEZ is not viable in today's time as the general economic environment is down. Mr. Reddy says the SEZ was planned on the assumption that there will be no taxes, but the levy of the minimum alternate tax was a big dampener for the company. Lodha developers are set to pocket a substantial sum from the now-defunct public parking norms that were awarded to the 17-acre Mumbai property that they recently bought from DLF. The parking rules of 2008 allowed constructions to go up to 4 FSI in exchange for building a public parking lot. It permits up to 50% of the built-up space of the public parking as incentive FSI. But when this scheme was scrapped in 2001, the government granted permission to about 11 projects, of which the 17-acre plot bought by Lodhas from DLF was one. Construction and infrastructure development management firm Ramki Infra has announced plans to set up its presence in West Africa. Ramki chairman Ayodhya Rami Reddy has said this move is part of the company's plan to increase its global presence. Ramki Infra believes West Africa provides a good opportunity since the competitive pressures are low in that market. According to Ramki, high interest rates, rising inflation, depreciation of Indian currency, coupled with global macroeconomics uncertainty, have hit economic growth in India.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.